I came here for my wife. My wife she's 80 years old, and I picked up some weight around her middle. And she's always been a super athlete. I mean, a really, really good athlete, star. But tennis and softball, she was a fastball softball teacher. Anyway, super athlete. So I wanted to get her motivated to do something and get started to lose some of that weight. So we found your program and came here. Really, I'm certainly not going to send her alone. I'm going to go with her. And then I started reading about it, and I read that you have a new program called, looked at the other ones first, but you have a new program called LifePrime, and I thought, man, that's good. That's kind of, I like the words, that fits me. And so, of course, I came with her, and that's how I'm here. And my perception was a little bit different as to what it turned out to be, of course. Like, I think everything in life is like that. You perceive something because you're not there, and then you get there, and oh my, it's quite different than what I thought. And I didn't realize it, but it's more like a college course where you go into college and you pick a major. In my wife's case, it had to do with weight loss. In my case, it had to do with LifePrime. But in this case, it laid out a series of courses that were suggested, recommended, and then you had electives that you could fill in. So it was like a major with electives and tailor it to your own personal needs. But the initial perception was it was going to be more disciplined, dress better, go to evening dinner and maybe wear a sports jacket. That was my perception. So I brought clothes that I'll never touch while I'm here. I mean, lots of clothes that I'll never touch. For example, I've brought maybe 5 pairs of shorts. All I've been wearing is a bathing suit because we start the morning by the ocean, and I just keep on. And so does everybody else. It's very low key. I thought it would be higher key. It's very low key and relaxing. And why else would we be here but to learn and exercise and relax? You have a lovely courtyard here, and I've come out here many, many times and listened to music and read and meditated, and it's just great. My expectations were much lower than the reality of what I found. People, the instructors, Bob, David, you're alive. I'm glad. you're getting across to us a good message, well presented, and the exercise, the move the body is good. The introduction to yoga, because all my life I've been very active, but I've never done yoga. So learning the 12 moves that on the handout, to go through them, that's been great, and I just hope I can do that when I go home. And I like the stretching program I had with David, because I've never stretched either. Although I've run all my life, I've been very active, but I never did any stretching. I see people stretching, and I never, we're kind of wasting time there, But that was good. David gave me a hard time. And then the one this morning, the circuit with the heart circuit, I really liked that on 3 different machines. That was great. I could go on because all of it, every aspect, and I've been in the educational business. I taught college for the United States Naval Academy. I taught for American University. I taught around the country on these intensive seminars for engineers who are practicing, but they need to take a break and learn something. And I taught a 3-day seminar, and so I had a lot to do with structuring educational programs. And this is well structured. It fits, and it has a good variety in it. So, the food, oh my God, the food is tremendous. I was so impressed when we came in on a Sunday for lunch. We got here early enough to have lunch on Sunday, and right away, the portion size, of course, gets your attention. It was great, and I've learned a lot. In fact, when we go home, we're going to start mimicking some of those portions, and of course, some of the dishes. The whole LifePrime with all these aspects, you got the educational aspect, you got the doing it aspect, which is wonderful, and then the eating. How could you beat that? Oh my goodness, would I recommend it? I will, because I'm in a pretty close community, a golf course community. Every one of them, and I'm talking maybe a dozen different people we know, couples, have asked me to be sure to tell them when I get back what it's all about, because they're curious. I raised their curiosity. They never did anything like that. They did like we did, go on a cruise or take a land trip somewhere, Grand Canyon. But never in my life have I ever done anything like this. And it's the same with them. They say, you're going to what? I said, we're doing something for ourselves on this one, not just educational sightseeing. We're going to learn a lot of different things about us, our mind, our body, our heart. So, yes, I'm going to fill them in, all of them.
Yeah.
That's a great program.